Hello, everyone. Welcome to the after show.
Hello and welcome to the after show. We are
Dead.
well,
We are dead. We are
yeah,
thin
we
blood
are.
now.
We are we
Yeah.
are
We
we
died, but we
we
did
we
get better.
we're dirty thin blood scum.
We
That's
are
what we
of the
are.
thin blood.
Well, this just means
Thinnest
we
of
need to
bloods.
welcome thin blood superiority.
Nah, we're just half moons. It's fine.
Yeah. So
Okay, first off, just for the sake of the camera, everyone is okay with everything that happened there, right? Like,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
oh,
Everyone is what? Sorry.
okay.
I don't know.
Okay,
Maybe Becca should have been bitchier. I don't know.
I tried.
Jenny,
I was trying to.
It was
Jenny.
good.
when we signed up for this campaign, we signed up for
be
body
fucked up.
horror with a side of trauma.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we signed up to be fucked up. I mean,
If any of us had an issue with it, we would have told you at the moment.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
my greatest concern is Gerbil and Doozer in this situation because, like, both of you have played with me before, and these two haven't. Like with me in DMC, so. I was like, oh shit. You don't know how fucked up I can really be. So
I was in that short Edinburgh game you ran.
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's
That's
insane.
why
Yeah.
she didn't
Like-
mention you or me. Ryan.
I am here for the horrific trauma and look. Basically, I'm challenging Jenny to make me cry. If you can make me cry, I'll be impressed.
So, how long
The
until
only-
someone's little sister becomes a blood doll?
Right?
Jen?
Or someone's little brother.
Luckily,
There's things in motion, okay? Like,
this is why I made my siblings like 6 to 7 years old. Even
Mhm.
Jen's not bad. Even Jen's not going to do too much shit to goddamn toddlers.
They're gonna be a blood doll.
Bold of you to assume.
Yeah.
Very, very bold of you to assume.
It's fucking hell. Why can't I speak today? It's bold of you to assume that Jenny doesn't have plans.
Oh no, I assume she has plans, but most of my plans I assume is going to be going towards my other sibling.
Look, as long as you don't hurt the pupper, I am okay.
All the
yeah,
Texan.
I mean, we'll get to that.
We need-
This show ends up on does the dog die at the end.com.
I mean, if you don't hurt the popper and you hurt the daughter, I'm gonna be pissed. Because the popper's whole job is to protect the daughter.
we need to keep the big buff Texan dude alive.
No.
Yeah.
You have a
No,
big buff
like-
dude next to you. Chill.
The Texan is gonna get shot or stabbed or something. It's gonna be like a big dramatic moment. And he's gonna be all brave and do his best.
So long as he
he's gonna
doesn't
be
get sniped from across the road.
Mhm.
I fully expect Thomas to die like a fucking bitch.
Everyone dies like a bitch. I mean, everyone being comfortable and everything. Glad we established that. What are our thoughts on what happened? You were murdered, everyone.
Yeah.
Hey, we were murdered, but at least we weren't forcibly soul bonded.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was expecting us to be Voldemort and wake up and be like, "Oh my god, I love you guys! I don't know why I've never met you before."
So they did do the Valkyrie amongst each other. Before the start of the ritual. But yeah, my one regret on that bit is that I didn't actually have a Latin chant ready to go. I was hoping to have one written and send it to Shadows to play in the background.
Yeah.
But sorry.
Well.
Life gets in the way.
It does.
Life does get in the way. I know that.
Are we doing Stars and Wishes or?
We are. I was just sort of like easing us into it.
Yeah.
No, that was an actual question. Are we? Okay.
Yeah, no, we will. Um, I just wanted to sort of like go through those initial bits first.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can do stars and wishes. And I guess we'll start with you, Diz, since you're so eager. So your star, at least.
My star. Probably. Probably Elliot's ex answering the phone and just the berating he got. Just, where the fuck have you been? Just makes me think about the Evans sketch.
I feel like he's also the only one who didn't text anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, So Elliot went out to a underground boxing ring match for a crime thing. And he had a good night, I think. He had one of the better nights. And then he got accosted on his way back home to his sleeping 6-year-old daughter. And he never made it.
Nope.
Poor Elliot died. And it's been a few days. I think yours happened on Wednesday.
I think so.
So if I remember correctly, Veronica was the first to get nabbed, right?
I think so. Actually, I think the other 3 all happened on Monday, if I remember correctly.
Well, I know mine happened on a Friday, which...
Oh, did you have them on Friday?
I think so.
I am terrible at time.
So let's...
What are even dates?
I'll have to... I know.
So let's say we've all been missing for ballpark 5 days to a week.
Like 2 to 5 days. So it started on like Monday the 9th, and then went to Friday the 13th, I think. My math is right.
I think so.
So 4 days.
Yeah. So yeah. And then everything sort of kicked off on the Friday.
Waiting for my Uber Eats delivery to turn up. So I keep looking to the left.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be disappearing in a sec.
Sure. Okay, so your star was Becca. Let's get your wish. I want to see more of. What do you want to go with, James or the story?
I wish. I don't know. I can't think of anything at the minute.
I mean, I'll take that as a good sign, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, we can circle back here.
I mean, I know my wish.
Let's go to you for stars.
Okay. I think my star is like... I honestly really liked the lovey-dovey fest between Zach and his husband. I just found that completely adorable.
Well, narratively, for a bit of context, until literally the session 0 me and Jen did, Zach and his boyfriend had been on a bit of a rocky situation. Like, because of Zach's dad death, Zach became a bit cold. Literally, session 0 had them to reaffirm their love for each other, and was like, I'm planning to go on a holiday during the Christmas period.
Yeah.
And then this shit happened. So that's why it's very lovey-dovey at the moment, because they're like, just stop being cold to each other.
Cool. We'll carry on with stars just now. So Elliot, shadows.
Really mean on.
Mean to read it.
Yeah. Wow. So mean.
I can't not.
How dare
mean.
you?
I'm in the DMC. I have to.
Oh. Honestly, I think my star was how many times the poor waitress was like, "Yeah, I get my phone back. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I get my never mind." That was hilarious.
And it's like Veronica just went, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." Like,
There's a reason Elliot did a text, which is quick, instead of doing a call.
I was trying to show the that sort of like anxious, like I don't know how to treat like traumatized people. Like that's only shit I've seen on TV. Oh no.
Yeah.
Veronica was painfully aware of how much of an inconvenience she was being.
Yeah, but it's like you can't be rude to those people because like they're in danger. They need help. You know, so it's like etiquette kicks in.
Where Zach did not care about being rude or not. His needs were more important at that moment.
Yeah. Which brings us nicely to Ryan for stars.
Honestly, I love me phoning up my. I love the duality between the way the police contact is between me and James. It's like I heard. He's like, "Oh, you okay? Is everyone up? What can you tell me?" James, fuck off, you wanker.
Yeah.
It's like concerned friend to British cop.
Well, it's like contact to enemy, right? So I was trying to nail that, and I think I did. So
Yeah, I thought that was golden. I love that. That was brilliant. Just turn yourself in. I haven't done anything.
It's
You've
like
definitely done something.
You could just hear in his voice the "I don't have the time to deal with your bullshit today."
yeah. Someone I actually think is like a good person is in danger and I need to go help them. What do you mean you're with them? Like, yeah.
Now I'm going to get talking to by my cop friend about the people I'm hanging out with.
I mean, is it really people you're hanging out with or more people you randomly got kidnapped with?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, okay, cool. I mean, I'm quite glad with all the stars so far. Like, they emphasize my wonderful skills.
My wish.
Mm-hmm.
My wish is to get a chance to freak Trent out when I say to him, "Hey Trent, you know when you were at my flat and you were about to start giving me that whole monologue about making better life choices? You suddenly walked away, which you've literally never done before. Why'd you do that?"
Mm-hmm.
And then when Trent isn't able to answer, he'll be like, "Bit weird, isn't it? You did something you wouldn't ever do just because somebody told you to. You did it without question or hesitation. Yeah, we were all made to do things we wouldn't do. Something weird is going on." That's kind of what I want to. I kind of want to just freak him out by pointing out that something weird is going on.
Before they have rationalized, and he perfectly comes up with an excuse as to why.
Right.
If we can, we'll do like a sort of session 1.5 and it won't be recorded or anything, but we can just sort of like set up the next episode properly. And even if that's just like before session 2. Like immediately before.
We can do it as a nightmare episode and upload that, remember? So,
yeah, but you recall how bad we are at actually getting people to do those.
Yeah, because we said we were some age and we never did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We never. I do feel kind of bad about that because we didn't get to see Gerbil doing his amazing role play as a therapist. So we'll have to.
So fucking with Trent, good wish. Like I would also like to fuck with the police, so I'm sure that'll happen. Gerbil, wish. Like we want to see more of, or do you want the story to go?
You know, I kind of want want Veronica and Tommy's relationship to be a little bit more defined, because right now it's kind of just generic
Mhm.
me like you sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like Tommy is more of a voice with arms and legs and less of a character.
Yeah, we've not really gotten into the characterization stuff yet for a lot of this. But I mean, hopefully we'll see them like more of a defined relationship arc in the wedding stuff. Because weddings bring out a very emotional side of people.
And,
we can
and
talk
like
about
I said,
that.
this is the very first episode, so I can't expect, oh, this character has been completely defined down to the color of their eyelashes.
No.
Cool. Okay. Shadows, Wish.
Okay, so in that vein, I want to dive into that past between Becca and Elliot.
Yeah, I kind of ad-libbed a bit there where we
Yeah,
were,
no, I'm giving you carte blanche.
running with
You
those
tell me
people.
and I will just end.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
I'm here for all the yes, Andy.
Yes.
Mhm.
And but real Wish, because that's more of a, I'm sure this will happen anyway. I want to see the scene of Elliot coming back to Grace, just because
Yeah.
that Elliot is gonna be a thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, at this
And
point,
I just want to give everyone massive diabetes from how sweet that Elliot is.
honestly, at this point, you should rename yourself from Shadows to Dados.
Terrible, got it.
That is actually terrible.
I just want to point out, Gerbil was the one that said we should stop with the terrible jokes.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's okay when I make them.
No, it's
I am
not.
diabetic.
Wow.
This is like Coke Zero or some shit. So
Lol.
Yeah,
Please
so
don't
you'll
kill
need
me.
like 5 doses of insulin after I go full dad. It'll be great.
Yeah, cool. So
Okay, let's-
coma. Great wish.
Let's be perfectly clear. You have chosen to be a dad in.
I didn't choose on the other one. That wasn't my choice.
I thought you were about to say I'd chosen to be a diabetic, and I was like, that was harsh. But no. Cool. Yes, no, I'm definitely needs the dad angle, obviously. It's really sort of a nice contrast to the bleakness of the campaign, and it's such a thing to put at risk. I think as Ryan had said, like, we've seen what everyone is like about to lose here. There is at stake in the campaign. And yeah, what they're like fighting for, like their reasons to live. And that's nice. It's fucking, I could inject it, honestly.
I mean, I think for Elliot, Grace is more a reason to be, more so than even live.
Sure. Diz.
And I just realized something I just want to point out. So we're giving our statement to the police, a statement that includes weird abilities to persuade, the dominate ability, being stabbed in the neck and drained of blood and waking up and feeling weird, being kidnapped by people that seemingly have strange abilities and all that jazz. And we're giving the statement to the police. And Khan is still alive, and the Second Inquisition are still in operation. This is going to end very, very badly for us, and I can't wait to see what Jenny does with that.
I just want to point out I had no
season 2.
interest in calling the police. Elliot was just going home.
Can't too busy trying to save his. Can't too busy trying to go. Can I get through my wish yet? Because I haven't done my wish yet.
Yeah. I was gonna come back to you. Sorry. Ryan. So what's your wish for?
I want to start dabbling into the blood magic. I have blood sorcery. I'm going to say that now for the after show. I want to start I want to start Lucy and Saku studying that shit.
Mhm.
The real question is, do you have blood sorcery and then blood alchemy?
I was not allowed that.
Good.
Only one of us
Good.
was allowed Green Blood Alchemy.
Yeah, I tried to make
I'm
sure
the
that like
alchemist.
I try to make sure there's sort of like disciplines that I split across people. So
What disciplines?
yeah,
Wait, y'all have
well,
disciplines?
I mean,
I've got celerity.
Terrible.
It's fun.
um, the idea for this campaign is to sort of show off like the variety in inputs. Because I think there's a lot of flexibility in them that you don't really see except for in Kata. Um, and yeah, I think they're really fun and interesting. I like that you all independently decided I have Daywalker. Like if no one else has it, then like I won't take it. But like I have Daywalker, and then everyone took it, and I was like, well, I guess you all have Daywalker, motherfuckers.
There's no.
So we're not
reason
that different. We all have Daywalker. I think all of us have lifelike.
Although,
Does one of us actually not have lifelike?
I'm not sure.
to be fair, though, Jen, you can back me up here. I gave you.
What is life like?
It's a thin blood merit.
Yeah, no, but what does it give or do?
Makes you indistinguishable from like a living person with basic medical tests.
Oh,
You can eat and enjoy food as like a normal person. I kind of took some liberties with that, where everyone was just sort of like, this food tastes weird, you know, like there's something lacking from it. It's like it's missing salt,
yeah.
you know. It's like it's not bad, but it's not good. It's like this is the worst Coke you've ever had because you no longer want Coke, you know.
Yeah.
Well, Coca-Cola. Some of us still want Coke.
Anyway,
We can use
I
that.
don't know what you mean.
Did Ryan do-
nothing, Governor.
did
But
Ryan
yeah.
do his thing?
Yeah, I want to look into.
Yeah.
I want to look into more blood sorcery now, because I have one ritual, and the ritual was just okay. I think I've got the wall cooler.
Mhm. Yeah. So the next episode, I will probably bring some of the discipline stuff to the forefront. I want to get like a feeding scene and things in, to feel like this is, I don't know, like the contrast of you trying to satisfy this hunger that you have versus how you actually like finally satisfy it, like when you realize what you need. Because even as a thin blood, you're still called towards blood. So like maybe you'll develop a taste for black pudding, but like it goes a bit beyond that. Yeah, shadows.
Given Elliotness, is he just
Mhm.
gonna eat a raw steak?
Probably, yeah. I mean, we can
Because he
we can come
doesn't
up with those
have
things.
teeth.
And then
Yeah.
roll on some point in the future where Elliot goes to be on a horse, and
He can't.
goes up to
He can't feed on a horse.
No. I was going to make a dumb joke. I was going to say he goes up to feed on a horse, and then he hears a voice. He hears a feminine voice say, "Hey, this is my horse," and it's Lucia.
No. But also, he can't feed on a horse. He doesn't have fangs.
Oh, you
I
took
am-
baby teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did
Lol.
the same thing.
Honestly, the way I picture Lucian's first thing is going to be is he's going to be called for a house checkup, essentially, of some kind, and then feed on the person that he is doctoring, because he can't.
Yeah.
Because he can't feed on his current patient list, but if he's stepping in for another doctor, then technically he can feed on that person.
Mhm.
Wouldn't
They are
that
not his
now be your patient, though?
different chronologically? It's like they're not one of my continuous patients.
Oh yeah,
I think that's
and-
sketchy, but okay.
And just as I just want to put out the feeler, like the way that I'm playing Veronica, once she figures out what she is and what's out in the world, she's the type of person who goes, I want to help stop injustice, and finding out that vampires exist. Basically, what I'm saying is there is a non-zero chance she might go full hunter.
So she wants to go superhero. Elliot literally does not care and wants to just protect his daughter. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Zach-
given his last dying thoughts, I'm now wondering if James would have a change of heart. If he'd leave the gangster life behind and just try to protect his family.
Can you though?
Where was Zach when Zach learns this shit? He's going to be like, "Oh, that shit the shit me and my boyfriend studied back in college. It's real. Fuck, I want to learn more now." Zach,
Yeah. Well,
Zach has a thirst for knowledge.
yeah. Well, when James figures it out, I think he's gonna. I think he'll tell his family the truth. I think he'll tell them what happened and be like, I need to keep you safe, and so I think he'll probably spend as much time as possible around his family. I think he'll.
I mean,
I don't know. We'll see what he ends up deciding.
I will make some executive decisions just to sort of keep everyone in the same ballpark. Like somehow everyone will be in the wedding for the things I have planned there. I just need to figure some things on how Zach and James end up there. But otherwise,
The answer who's getting married?
so it's Veronica's sister and Elliot's sister.
Yep.
Um,
And your
Which is-
sister better be woman enough to take care of my sister.
Could I be one of their two's physician then? And then I got invited, and that's how I got invited to the wedding.
It turns
Yeah,
out
I mean,
those two. It turns out the married couple's names are Jean and Lucia. Weird
No.
coincidence.
no,
No, they're not.
Gene and Lucy are not showing up in this chronicle. I'm sorry. Because Gene would go through all of you like paper.
Yeah.
Like,
We would be nothing.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Yeah.
So anyway, on the subject of like name drops and that, the Tommy I was referring to is my character's lieutenant for his gang,
Be right back, food.
and is obsessed with opening his own vape shop. So if you want that to be your Tommy, that would be funny, but that's up to you.
hell nah.
I do have
Hard no.
So does Daywalker ignore the pool penalty?
that is a good question. I don't believe it does. Like,
So we should all be capped at 7 dice
yeah.
during the day.
We should ignore that restriction as a house rule, because everyone has Daywalker, and it kind of sets you apart from other vampires. And
Yeah.
part of this whole ritual embrace, it wasn't like a typical Sabbat embrace, obviously. You
Yeah.
were just shovel-headed. You weren't embraced properly. You were just sacrificed to a voice in this person's head. So...
All hail Daddy Malkov?
Crowley is a Malkavian in canon lore.
All
hail Daddy Malkov.
all hail the glow cloud. I don't know
we
if
can talk about
anyone
this
gets
sort of
that
like off.
reference. Sorry.
I do not.
I'm back.
But yeah, I mean, we can talk about that generally in like chat.
Yeah, I just thought about it, and I'm like, oh wait, shit.
Yeah, thin bloods are weird. I mean, part of what I want to show here is that thin bloods are weird. So, we kind of saw it in our game with Evelyn, but she's enough of a vampire that like it's not a problem, too often. But yeah, I don't know. I think this is a good start to the Chronicle. And we'll see how things sort of pan out from here. As I said, next episode I want to do will be sort of like you guys learning that you are vampires and you need to feed on blood, and
You are
you need to.
You must feed.
I don't know. Maybe Elliot
Yeah.
thinks he's a zombie or something because he's eating like raw fucking steaks.
Yeah. God, they wouldn't even be like satisfying. Like they're better than cooked steaks, but like it's still not like right.
I mean,
But
technically, they would have blood, and you can drink
Yeah.
animal blood. I would just need a lot of steaks.
Yeah. That's what I'm going off of. Like you might just sort of turn around and be like, "Butcher, give me like blood," because you can buy that. So yeah. Um, but we'll sort of see how everyone sort of like figures out how they feed. And then eventually, if we do a season 2, that'll be when you get your predator types. So yeah. But until then, like you're kind of stuck with just being people who are suddenly thin bloods and not having a good time. You don't even have the camera looking down your neck to be like, "Be vampires, you fucking idiots."
Yeah. You know, as
Anyway.
much as your thin blood rebelled against
Yeah.
being branded and having the Camarilla be a vampire, you fucking idiot. You at least were told, be a vampire, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. I mean, like we had the whole thing where the coterie took her feeding and like she struggled because she's a Ventry vein. So
The thing is,
So,
not only do I need blood, I have the Ventru clan bane, so I can only feed on specific
Mhm.
blood. That's gonna be fun for me.
So
specific blood without effort. Like you need to spend willpower to keep other blood down.
Yep.
It's not too bad for the boss because you only have a difficulty of 1. Yes, Gerbil.
I was just saying the after show's running kind of long and I need to tip.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, we can wrap up here.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching,
Bye.
everyone. Hope you've enjoyed.
Happy
Bye.
birthday!
Stop making it a thing.
Bye. It will always be a thing.